Hang on, before I do, who are my followers and who aren't I following? Right. Follow, 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 follow. I keep on meaning to do this every day and I completely forget. Right, cool. We will reset the screen. Pop in the channel. Before I start up Mass Effect, bring up OBS so it's on the top. Hello Andromeda. Yep, I need some more. Don't forget. No, I hadn't realised I'd hit this start stream button. Um, I was typing a thread on Twitter, and for special characters and stuff, I've got them macroed on my keyboard using the hotkey script, and that's great. But hotkey scripts tend to rely on Control Alt commands, and my start stream button is Control Alt A. So yeah. So I spent half an hour of streaming of me basically finishing off a tweet on Twitter. Highly exciting stuff. God alone knows what I was doing while I was typing. I'd hate to think. They are, yeah. I found it isn't guaranteed, but the... Oh, hello. What's happening here? I found that the easiest way to... please do not do this. I might have to restart it, actually. No, maybe not. Might just have still been stuck on load in there. Yeah, what was I saying? Oh yeah, Thresher Moors. It's not 100% guaranteed, but I find if you drive in circles like this, sort of outside the area where they pop up, then you can generally avoid them. And the other trick with Thresher Moors is there's a magic distance from them. So if you're at the right distance from them, they won't pop back down into the ground, so you don't have to worry about them popping back up. And at the same time, they can't drop on you to smash you, or they can do is spit acid at you. So if you can keep the distance and then keep on sort of driving backwards and forwards to avoid the acid, that's a pretty good tactic to deal with them. It's finding that distance, though, that could be the tricky one.
Pathfinder, this area can be mined for resources. You can extract minerals via your mining interface.
Yeah, right. I need beryllium. And I need this thing dead.
Get ready to fight! Time to fight!
Yeah, a bit late. Oh well. Yeah, the checkpoints can be a pain. Have you got your quick save button bound to somewhere where you can quickly reach it? Because that's what I tend to do. If there's a quick save in the game, I'm using... Oh god, I'm surrounded by beasts. Hang on.
Pathfinder, this
Oh,
area
that's
can be
nice.
mined for resources.
That was nicely accidental.
Extract minerals via your mining interface.
So yeah, I use one of these. This is like the expensive version, the Orb Weaver. Although I picked it up second hand, so that saved a bit of money. But I prefer the gaming keyboards like this, the micro ones, because, I mean, you don't have to pick up the expensive ones. You can get cheap ones that don't have the thumbstick. What I use, though... Oh god, I'm being shot again. Right, what was I saying before I was so rudely interrupted? So yeah, what I use with mine is I bind quick save to that key. So I literally, when I'm using the thumbstick to drive around, I literally just have to flip up, hit the key, and I quick save. And then I use that key for everything. Oh, Xbox One, so you don't get a quick save. Damn. That's got to be annoying then. I've pretty much given up on console gaming. I did do quite a bit, so... Like, I started off gaming back in the 80s. Up into the very early 90s, and then when I went to university, obviously couldn't afford a computer, and I was studying geology, so didn't need one. So I went out of gaming for a long time, and I didn't start gaming until 2000 when I got a PS1.
Resources in this area are limited.
And then it was like, I stayed with a PS1 and PS2, I think, for quite a while, and I didn't get a PC until... got to be about 2005. And so when the PS3 and PS4 came out, I stayed with them. Basically, for the PS3, for the Final Fantasy titles and the Demon Souls games. And then I somewhat foolishly decided I'd stick with the PS4 again for the Final Fantasy title, definitely, and to see what else would come out. Whoa! That was one hell of a tail lash. But nothing came out for the PS4 that I really wanted that wasn't already coming out for the for the PC. So in the end, and it's like, as now is obvious, Final Fantasy games are going to be coming out on the PC anyway. They might come out a year later than the PS4, but they're still going to come out on the PC. So I'm just not going to bother with a PS5.
Pathfinder, this area can be mined for resources. You can extract minerals via your mining interface.
Oh, nice. Go on, where's that last little blip on the map? Oh, why are my headlights on? Oh god, what did I press that to? Ah, there we are. Oh. Yeah, I seem to remember that one. I'm trying to think what companions I had with me at the time. I think I had Tali and Ashley with me, because as I said, that was the last of the 4 missions I did, so... Yeah, I probably had Tali and Ashley. And Tali's a good choice, because she's not just a tech, she's good with the shotgun. And then when you don't want her on close range, because there's some missions where Tali just dies really easily because she won't position herself properly with the shotgun. But she carries a pistol as a backup. And because pistol has a decent range on it, you can just swap it over to force her back into cover again. Okay, obviously that last node is somewhere within the orange circle. So, we'll come back to that. Where to next? Yes, I do have missions to do. Well, that's the way off. What was the complications? Oh yeah, I've got to take care of the bloody tyrant. That's right. Corpses, memory trigger, and anomalies. So we'll do the memory trigger. No, I think you can do the Benezia quest in any order that you want. I seem to remember doing her quite early on in the quest sequence.
Minerals have been depleted in this location.
I think what happens is it's when you complete all 4 missions, you get all the information that you need to move on to the next part of the storyline. Go on, get up that hill. Trying to remember which mission the Benezia one is, and it's the planet with the labs on, the isolated labs, and you spend a lot of time driving through this twisty path to get up to one of the labs. So basically the world is divided into 2 sections. There's the entry ports where you have to complete the missions, And then when you complete the missions at the entry port, you unlock being able to drive out of it, and you can drive up to the lab with Seirei. That's the one, yeah, Novaria and the Acne. Oh, sorry, I thought you said... you see, I need to bring this monitor closer to me. I heard that is, do you need to finish the 3 main quests before killing Benezia to get to Sauron? Yeah, no, you have to complete all the main quests to get to Sauron. And unfortunately, a bit like the original Dragon Age, if I remember right, the 3 original quests aren't balanced properly, so they're not equal in difficulty. So I found the Thorian mission the most difficult one, the hardest one to complete, especially the first time I played it, because that was the first mission I did. So yeah, that as the first mission you do is incredibly difficult. Oh, okay then, I'm not allowed to get to that one yet. Fair enough. We will turn around and... Actually, we'll go to the road and see if the road will let me. I'm trying to remember which mission is the third one, because it's Benezia, the Thorian. What's the other one? I actually like it without the Paragon and Renegade system, because your conversation choices still have consequences. They shape your personality. And I think it probably affects... I'm not certain, but I think it affects the... Okay, thank you, Sam. I think it affects the likelihood of the little mouse click option appearing in the bottom right-hand screen during dialogue. Find Liara. Liara. So, if I remember right then, I did... Yeah, I did the Benezia quest first, then Liara, and then the Thorian. The last time I played the game, and that was definitely the easiest way around to do them for me.
Pathfinder, this area can be mined for resources. You can extract minerals via your mining.
Another eidetic trigger, Sam?
One of your father's memories is now accessible. Return to Sam Node on the Hyperion to investigate further.
So in titanium, where's the actual deposit? And please don't say it's in the water. It's in the freaking water, isn't it? Don't go in the water. Ugh. Yep, it's in the water, I think. Yeah, thinking about it, the Benezia mission with the commandos because I did it first, I did struggle with the commandos a bit. It took a few attempts to work out where I needed to be stood to take out each wave of commandos.
Minerals have
Right,
been
next.
located in this location.
Yeah, you take out the waves and it weakens her. What I found was, because it was the first mission I was doing, because I basically had very weak biotic powers, and my companions were not exactly the strongest, and our weapon selection wasn't very good. We basically we had to be in the right position not to get caught in a crossfire. And sometimes, I mean, like the first couple of attempts, I'd hole up in a location that would allow me to take on the commandos from where they spawned and not move, and then have the next wave of commandos spawn right on top of me. And that's pretty much a guaranteed death. Well, thank you. I'm going to have to lean forward to see your name. I can't even pronounce that. Okay, thanks. Not a man, but a...
Avela mentioned sites like this might contain Angaran relics. We
Cool.
should search it.
Thank you. Okay, have I parked on top of it? No. In fact, I've got a funny feeling I'm nowhere near it. Oh, it's up there, that's why. There we go, that's better. Well, I did scan, so why are you still on the map? Oh, I hadn't picked it up. Fair enough. Right.
A Rivan. I haven't seen one like this.
Let's show it to Avela.
SOS signal behind me. It would be. Something's beeping.
No shit, it worked.
Aha! Okay, I think they're wasted.
We got your SOS. What's the emergency?
Oh, well, it's not like life or death or anything. It's just our plant over there is dying.
Are you kidding me? We thought it was important, like someone dying.
Hold on now. So yeah, maybe we oversold it, but it's important to us. It's how we make a living out here. Our plant, well, has medicinal properties.
Medicinal. Yeah, that sounds good.
And we sell it to, you know, customers who need, medicinal assistance.
Yeah, but our heat lamp UV thing broke and it's gonna die. And you look like the clever type. Well, maybe you could find one?
Sure, this is all about medicine.
A heat lamp. How difficult is it to make a heat lamp?
Whatchamacallit. And maybe it has other benefits, but in the Badlands, can't be picky.
I'll have to get back to you on that. Or not.
The first thing you just said. We'll take that option. Remember, a UV lamp thing.
Oh dear gods, they are wasted beyond.
This plant appears to have unique pharmacological characteristics. It can act as a powerful antibiotic. However, at much higher doses it may produce psychoactive effects.
So they weren't completely lying about it.
What am I beeping at? Ah, there it is. Okay, where to next? Could finish off the body quest, I guess. Sorry, you'll have to fill me in on that one, Red Sky. I should really check where I'm driving to. Okay, more enemies, I guess.
Nice work.
Jesus, didn't see you behind me. Ah, right. I'm taking this as the opening cutscene for Andromeda, because I don't remember that opening cutscene at all. I'll have to go back and watch it again at some point, but I've seen so much of this, it's just like it's too long ago. I could probably just watch it on YouTube and see it. But yeah, I get the feeling, I mean, they probably would have, given that's the dry dock, the Hyperion arc, they would probably have just dismantled it after the Hyperion launched, so they could reuse the materials.
Enemies!
There. I mean, way to scream enemies in my ear there, PB, but...
Let's do this!
Ah, there. Oh, yeah, I'm not making that jump. Right, so it's over the other side. We're going to be riding the mushroom. Which way around? We go this way, I think. Something is in this area, not just a body. I can hear it breathing.
That should do it. We found all we can. Let's get back to Seirei.
No. Oh, okay. Fair enough. Why do I get the feeling this might be a trap? Ah, well. Yeah, no, this was definitely a later addition to the canon. I mean, you would have thought a mission like this would definitely have been mentioned in the Codex, but there you go. I mean, I do like the way that they've squeezed it in so the arc gets launched a little bit before the events of the trilogy. So it's like to scan for planets in this galaxy, they stole the data from a Geth whatchamacallit array, scanning array. Basically, the Geth had put together 3 mass relays to act as a faster-than-light scanner to look at stuff in deep space, and the techs who found it didn't know why the Geth were looking at deep space, but decided to use the data anyway to scan Andromeda. Well, of course, we know why the Geth were looking at deep space, but yeah, it's just those touches which I like. Now let's bring up the journal. Journal. I say journal, codex, categories, Andromeda Initiative. So 2185. Let's have a quick look at the date. Sorry, it's I'm autistic, so stuff like that. I kind of like. I then really want to know how the dates line up. So 2185. Come on, computer. No. So yeah, it's set 2 years after Mass Effect. I don't think there's any Mass Effect relays because the Ket are shocked at Asari being able to use biotics. They've got no idea how that's possible. So I don't think they've run across mass relays yet. But I don't even think that the Protheans made it to this galaxy. It seems unlikely. Certainly there's no reason for the Reapers to have come to this galaxy from what I remember.
This technology is unaffiliated with Kadara's factions, Pathfinder. Its owners are likely criminal class.
What is that? Oh, quite handy actually. Right, is anybody shooting me? Yes, somewhere.
Approaching that point for the weapons cache, Pathfinder.
Hope it.
Just a guess, but I think we were set up.
Yes, I found myself utterly unsurprised at this news. Yeah, go out, you take that thing on for me.
I think that's all of them.
Okay, let's check out this cache, assuming there's anything here.
It's full. After that ambush, I thought the whole thing was a scam.
You should confront the Turian. Demand an explanation.
That's interesting. Okay, let's grab this. Damn it all, missed. Whoa, that is a lot of them. Ugh. One more. Okay, must be inside the building. Damn, missed it. Right, that's better. Ah, there it is. Oh, remains. Excellent. Go on. Can get up that bloody end. Right then, minerals.
Pathfinder, this area can be mined
Whoa,
for
nice.
resources. You can extract minerals via your mining interface.
Up ahead. Outlaw junk.
Whoa, where did you come from? Nice.
Pathfinder, this area can be mined for resources. You can extract minerals via your mining interface.
No, out of the zone. Ah, we're not fighting those again. Right. Okay, where to next? Come on.
A group of registered criminals has gathered salvage ahead, Pathfinder.
I think that's it.
Container. There you are.
This technology is not registered to either of Kadara's factions, Pathfinder. Pathfinder, this area can be mined for resources. You can extract minerals via your mining interface.
Is that a cave system? It was, and I don't think we've been in that one. Ah, crap, true. Nice.
Pathfinder, this area can be mined for resources. You can extract minerals via your mining interface.
Oh, you're a big one for a... What the hell are you? Bloody big coat at that. Never seen him on that size. There's no way that was a coat head. Mind you, black head. Yeah, probably.
Pathfinder, this area can be mined for resources. You can extract minerals via your mining interface.
Get ready to fight!
Nicely done.
Pathfinder, this area can be mined for resources. You can extract minerals via your mining interface.
Okay.
That junk has outlaw written all over it. I think that's it. We're here. Where's Reyes?
I think Reyes is dead.
Reyes should be here.
I detect no sign of Mr. Vidal, Pathfinder. Shall we proceed without him?
That's not...
Don't move.
Were we too loud?
Shut up. Farah will deal with you.
La Resistance.
I don't need to tell you what happens next.
You're going to try to kill me and my friends. I've got a few questions first.
No. You'll bleed. Just like the others.
So it's true. You murdered innocent people.
Invaders and sympathizers are not innocent. I will protect my home.
Don't let your hate poison you. We can coexist.
Like here on Kadara. Sloane lies to my people and uses them for power.
I'm not Sloane.
You are all the same.
Not so fast.
You're late.
I've got a good reason. You'll see in 3,
Don't just stand there!
2,
Kill them!
Nice.
still mad?
Die!
As simple as that. Oh, another milk surprise.
You were right. These logs prove they came here for recruits. and started killing the locals.
And now they're dead. Don't you love a happy ending?
Yes, that is good.
The streets of Kadara are safe again. You did good, Ryder. Don't worry. I'll let
It's
all
nice
the-
not having to play those bloody memory games.
Always good working with you, Reyes.
Next time, let's skip the murder and go straight to the bar.
Name the time and place. I'll be there.
That's the spirit. Don't be a stranger, Pathfinder.
Right, what the hell do I have to do to get... So Nakamoto I've got, these I've done. And Outcast Leadership, which I've asked about, I think. Time, that's right. Oh yeah, no, I know.
All right. What now?
Perhaps Reyes has another job for you.
I can't remember that mission. Whoa.
Hi again. Do you have the locations of the victims? It's the only way to make sure justice is served.
Or you could give the data to me for a quick reward. Something real.
Someone has to be held accountable for these murders.
Thank you. A civilization is nothing without justice.
Come on, there's the save symbol. Oh, that game's grinding a bit here. I am really going to have to replace my CPU at some point. Where's the medical center? Ah, this is it.
Good news, Doctor.
Hey,
Formula.
You have no idea.
I've got some really bad news. I'm just dropping off this mission and then I'm going to have to stop the stream. I need to get food out to defrost and I've got ironing to do.
I couldn't sleep knowing I was responsible. But it's safe now. Thank you, Pathfinder.
Right, that had better saved. So, thanks for coming along to the stream. I will be doing some more later on, assuming the ironing ever gets done and this dizziness passes. See you later. Bye.